Hey everyone, my name's Brian. That's my brother Adam. We're the Factional Fight Brothers. This week I'm a little sick, as you can tell, but gotta play Wurm. So we're here at the Labyrinth, and we heard about the Midsummer Event that just started, and we're really curious and excited to see what that's all about. So we've been packing up, and we are. I think you have the cart ready, right, Adam? Yeah.
Yep, I'm all
Yeah.
ready
So
to
let's
go.
I'm pretty much ready to go, so let's just hop on the cart and let's get going. Ooh, excited to take a break from Worm. Anyway, uh, so I just heard about this thing. What is this whole midsummer event that's taking place?
Yeah, so it sounds like it's an event where you have to solve some puzzles or go through a labyrinth or maze. I'm not actually even sure because I haven't seen it or haven't been to it yet. But what really intrigues me is that at the end of it all, there's going to be a big prize,
There's
something
gonna be
that
a
we
big prize.
yeah, big
Yeah.
prize. Yeah, no, like I heard that like Retrograde was the one who like organized it and designed it all, and that's kind of interesting to me. I don't know
Hmm.
how like
That's like,
Hi guys.
oh my god.
whoa.
Can I catch a lift?
Hey.
It is a retrograde. Hey, how's it going?
Hey.
Not too bad. Where are we
Huh.
off to?
We are off to your event.
Oh no. You're never going to come back out.
Hey, maybe you can come along and chat with us a bit.
Sure, we might even find the testers I lost in there along the way.
So while we go on, I wanted to ask a few different questions. We were actually just going to do what we call in our bonus videos like a quick fire, uh, which we do about 4 different questions, and we ask each other our opinions on them. Do you wanna join in on that?
Sounds like fun.
All right, let's do that. So here, Adam, you know where we're going, right? We're not going to a
I
big hole.
this big hole was not here last time I played.
All right, so we're just going to trust that Adam knows where he's going through this, and we're going
I
to
got
start
it.
the questions. Okay, you ready?
I'm ready.
Sure thing.
Okay, let's do this. So we'll ask you, Retro, first. Question 1. For all the different kinds of new wall type textures that have entered the game recently, what is your favorite and why?
Oh, I used to, like, when I first got told of them, I was so keen on pottery brick. It looked amazing, and I really liked how it looked, and I really wanted that. But since it's come out, I'd have to say sandstone. I actually just recently
Oh.
remodeled my house with sandstone.
That's a good choice. So why sandstone?
I like the pale look of it, and it goes well with timber frames. So I use
Hmm.
first level sandstone, second level timber. So it has that old, really like pale look, and I think the pottery bricks is a bit too red for me.
Too red? You know what?
Yeah.
I just watched or just finished watching the movie Labyrinth again for like the 100th time. And I realized that the sandstone is like very similar to what they have in the Labyrinth castle in that movie.
That's
And
interesting.
yeah, I felt
Okay.
like maybe I should have designed the castle in the Labyrinth as sandstone. I don't know. Anyway. Anyway, Adam, same question. Go.
So I'm gonna have to go with your first choice, which was pottery. Pottery brick is definitely my preference.
Hmm.
There's 2 elements to that. Not only does it look really nice, there's also that added bonus of that it's a lot. Not a lot, but it's more difficult to make than the other ones. So it adds that element of like when you see a full house of pottery brick, there's that feeling of like, wow, that must have taken that much more effort to make.
That's
Yeah,
true.
I actually had a friend who he grinded pottery up to like 60 just so he could make them faster. But the first time he's actually grinded anything was just to make pottery bricks. It's like, do you have any other uses? He's like, no, I just want these bricks. All right then.
Right.
That's like me. I worked on pottery just so that we could make compasses.
Right.
I was like, worked it up to like 70 or 75. It's like just to make compasses. Now we don't make any more compasses. What can you do? For me, I think that my favorite would have to be marble, just because it breaks the flow of like your town when you look at it. Close second, pottery.
Mm.
Whereas if you use it correctly and you use it in your design, it could really pop out on your deed.
You mean the marble?
The marble, yeah.
Mm.
So
Yeah.
so question 2, retro. Corbita or cog, and why?
Ooh, I'd have to say Corbita because just never been a fan of the cog. I only ever had a sailboat for about 3 years into the game, and someone actually said to me, "You really need a Nah." And I was like, "I don't want one." So I ended up getting a Corbita, so at least I could carry some stuff. But yeah, definitely Corbita. The old model with the funny tail, I really liked that.
How about you, Adam?
I'm gonna have to go with the cog, and the main reason is because of the crow's nest. It's always like I love riding in the crow's nest, being the passenger in the cog, and just being up there so high, and you got such a good view. As well, cog can go faster, quite a bit faster, in fact, I think, than the Corbita in high winds. So yeah, that's my pick, the cog.
And I think it's a very hard choice, right? Because in one sense you have the cog, and like you said, it does go faster. And I love the crow's nest. I love when I'm up there, especially when making videos. But the Corbita just holds a lot more than the cog. I don't like the restrictions, so I would also have to go with Corbita. And I do miss the what was on the front of the Corbita before, the old models. I miss the old model of the Corbita, but I still like the new model. And I would probably, if I had both of them next to each other, I would jump into the Corbita just for that extra space.
Plus, it sounds like a cooler name.
Yeah.
That is true. All right, question 3, retro. What is your favorite in-game title?
Ooh, now this one's tough because I'm a huge fan of natural substances and dyes, so I really do like the Rainbow Maker once I got used to it. But my favorite title, and one that I really want to work towards, is the 50 taunting title, which is annoying. I really like the idea of walking around with just annoying next to my name. I'm called it often enough anyways by the devs. But I actually, years ago, I started Arcade's alliteration, I forget the last word, achievements or something. And I was basically setting out to gain every single A title I could. So that was like, Archer, Arrow Maker, Able Weaponsmith, annoying, all of those. And it's an ongoing process, and I haven't gained any new titles in about a year or two. But I consider it still a work in progress.
That's a pretty good title. I didn't even know that one existed. Adam, how about you?
This one's also a tough one for me. I've never been one to be chasing titles or really be looking for titles. I was really, the only title that I really worked towards is the one that I'm wearing right now. So I think I'm going to go with that one, which is Tinker, and that's the 70 smithing title. And once I got that, I switched to it, and I haven't switched away from it. And I think it just gives that feeling of that. It reminds me of a gnomish sort of
So
what I mean.
Picture your character as a gnome.
Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much. Yeah, and I haven't chased a title since, so yeah, I'll go with that one.
mine would be, and I thought about this for a while, but I cut trees. That's my thing in this game. I love cutting trees and getting logs. So when I was thinking about it, and I was looking at the tree like cutting, the wood cutting titles, I didn't really, you know, I didn't really like to have a lot of them on all the time. But the axe title, the axe, I think it's called Axeman. I really
yeah.
like that title. So, and which shows that I'm really a dwarf at heart, if you know that I love the axe. I don't know. So the Axeman, that's my title. So we're here
Nice.
already at Vrox, but we have one more question, I think, before
Right.
before we do this whole thing. And I think this is the most important question because it speaks to all of our, I don't know, desires in Wurm when we started playing this game. And the question, if you were stranded on an island, which we all did at one point or another in this game, you appear in the game, what's the one tool that you would not be able to live without, that you would want on you if you had nothing else? How about you, Retro?
My butchering knife.
The
I
butchering knife.
I have a huge affection for a Supreme knife I got, and it's just been my baby ever since. I literally do not leave anywhere without it. It doesn't matter what tool I drop, where I go, I have this knife on me.
Are you the
Because
person
like
that just like walks around and butchers every single corpse they see with it?
exactly, even if it's just to leave high quality hides and stuff decaying on the ground because I can't carry it. Um, yeah, for me, like especially as a die maker, cochineal is always important. You never know when you're going to find a cave bug or a scorpion, so it's always important to have your butcher knife handy.
That's interesting. How about you, Adam?
For me, it's got to be my pickaxe. My pickaxe was one of the first rares I ever made, so it has my signature on it and everything. It's like I put so much effort into making that pickaxe exactly how I want it to be, and imping it up, and I have quite a bit of an attachment to it. So, and as you all know, I'm a miner at heart. So, yeah, that's my pick for sure.
And when I thought about this question, the first thing that came to my mind was my mallet. I love my mallet. But if I had to pick one tool, it would probably be my hatchet. And even though I don't smith and I can't imp this thing, I would need the hatchet so I can make as many mallets as I want in the future, essentially.
Does a GM wand count?
Oh, a GM wand.
A GM wand. Can I have one of those? Then maybe it'll count, right?
Yeah, I'll take one while we're at it.
Anyway, we're here at Vrox, and we are going to go into the Midsummer Event. Quickly, Rachel, since you're here, tell us a little bit about this event, just briefly.
Well, this event is a project that I started back in around Easter. I wanted to bring back more community events like Spellcast did in the past, but obviously, I don't have the real riddle brain he does. So this is more of a not so much puzzle riddles that take a dictionary to discover, but more just a little bit of a story with some flavor and a maze.
Well, you know what? That sounds exactly up my alley. Let's check this out. And while we check it out, you want to stick around and maybe we can ask you some more questions about yourself and who you are to this game. And we will.
I think that'd be great.
Yeah. So let's do this. Thanks everyone for watching this bonus episode. We will be back next week with an interview with Retrograde while we go through the Midsummer Event, all for you guys. All right. Thanks everyone for joining. We'll see you guys next week. Take care, everyone.